Chairman of the Board of Tanzania Tourist Board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our gracious host, the Culture and Tourism Department of Guangdong Province, and the Guangdong Tourism Planning and Marketing Association for organizing the first Tanzania Tourism Roadshow in this beautiful city of Guangzhou. I also thank Madam Zeng Yingru, the Chairman of the Culture and Tourism Department of Guangdong Province, for her support and guidance that has enabled our idea to host a tourism roadshow here in Guangzhou a reality. I met Madam Zeng in August this year, and we reached a consensus on ways and means to reach out and attract tourists from this second richest province in China with a GDP of $1.2 trillion and a population of over 100 million. I remember vividly in our talks with Madam Zeng, she told me, "Ambassador, if you are serious about promoting tourism in China, start with Guangzhou." Why? She said, Guangzhou has the busiest international airport in China, handling over 80 million passengers annually. And Madam Zeng, as a show of a goodwill, she invited Tanzania to participate at the Guangdong International Tourism Industry Expo that took place right here in Guangzhou in September. And indeed, Tanzania actively participated to that event, and we were able to promote Tanzania's tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank Madam Zeng and our team and the entire leadership of Guangdong Province for their true partnership with Tanzania. This event is taking place just 4 days after the conclusion of the first China International Importation Expo that took place in the city of Shanghai. Also, it is taking place 2 months after the successful Beijing China-Africa Summit that was held in September in Beijing. During these two events, China committed to join hands with Africa and the world to build a community with a shared future and prosperity by opening doors to all countries to access its huge potential market in all sectors, from investment to tourism, from trade to financing. Our presence here today is a clear testimony that what was agreed by our leaders in Beijing and in Shanghai was not an empty talk or an empty slogan. Rather, it was concrete commitment to work together for the common good of mankind. It is for this reason, ladies and gentlemen, the government of Tanzania, under the leadership of His Excellency John Pombe Magufuli, is determined to take full advantage of opportunities provided by China, and that is why, immediately after the Beijing Summit and Shanghai Expo, we have launched a series of events to promote investment and tourism in China. We all know that Africa has 54 countries, and all of them, they look for opportunities in China. So the question that all of you should be asking yourselves is, why Tanzania? Let me attempt to answer that question. My brothers and sisters, our two countries have enjoyed 54 years of relations. And when you talk about China-Africa relations, one cannot avoid to talk about China-Tanzania relations. Why? It is due to the presence of Tansa Tielu, a symbol of China-Africa relations. Tansa Tielu came into being due to a strong bond of friendship that was forged by our founding leaders of the two countries, Mao Zedong on Chinese side and Julius Nyerere on Tanzanian side. These two great men, they were followed by other leaders who continued to nurture those relations and ensured that they grew to greater heights. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, it was by no accident when His Excellency Xi Jinping came to office in the year 2013, the first country that he visited in Africa was Tanzania. Indeed, that was a clear testimony of our all-weather friendship and partnership. And that is the reason, ladies and gentlemen, I think all of you here should follow President Xi's footsteps by making Tanzania the first destination of choice for Chinese tourists and investors in the hospitality industry. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, Tanzania is a cradle of mankind. It is where your great-great-great-grandfather lived 3.8 million years ago. To date, there is evidence of their footprints that is found in Ngorongoro in Tanzania. My brothers and sisters, if there is one reason you should go to Tanzania, one reason is that every Chinese and everyone in the world for that matter, during their lifetime, should find an opportunity to visit Ngorongoro and pay their respect to our ancestors, to our great-great-grandfathers. Thirdly, when visiting Tanzania, the Chinese tourist will have an opportunity to experience our rich culture and ancient civilization. I know many Chinese know of a Maasai tribe. For your information, Maasais are Tanzanians. One of them is among us this evening, is over there. I know that every Chinese have learned on how high the Maasais can jump, how strong they are, how young Maasai can kill a lion by himself. Now, my brothers and sisters, you don't have to read about Maasai any longer. Come to Tanzania and meet them, see them in flesh, eat with them, jump like them. It is a lifetime experience. Also, as you experience Tanzanian culture, you also have an opportunity to experience our rich variety of fresh foods, ranging from very delicious seafood. Here in China, seafood is expensive. In Tanzania, it's very affordable. You can have plenty of them. You can also enjoy fresh fish from the lake waters, fresh garden vegetables, exotic beef, nyuro, and not to forget yummy organic fruits and so on. My dear brothers, comrades, I'm sure all of you have heard of safari. Every Chinese talk about safari. And many of you, I'm sure you have heard about animal migration that is only found in Africa. Only in Africa. I'm pleased to inform you today that Tanzania is the epicenter of animal migration. You will hear the details about migration from the Director General of Tanzania Tourist Board. But one thing I want you to know, and one thing I want to emphasize, is the fact that migration is taking place all year round in Tanzania. This is very important. All year round in Tanzania. There is one country which also has migration, but it happens only 1 month. In Tanzania, anytime. What does that mean? It means when you go to Tanzania during Spring Festival, you will see animal migration. When you go to Tanzania during summer vacation for children, you will also enjoy animal migration. And when you go to Tanzania during Golden Week in October, again, you will see animal migration. And the good news is that you are just 11 hours away from the animal migration. What it takes, take your flight, direct flight from Guangzhou, right here in this city to Dar es Salaam with Air Tanzania, which will be launched from February next year. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just mentioned only a few reasons, but there are many reasons why you should come to Tanzania. You should come to Tanzania. You should bring your clientele to Tanzania if you're a travel agent. You should bring your tourists to Tanzania if you're a tour operator. You should bring them to witness and experience our uniquely natural endowments, including plenty of all kinds of wild animals, beautiful natural scenes, and more importantly, unpolluted environment. I'm coming from Beijing. This is a very important point. The air is so fresh in Tanzania, like nowhere, like in heaven. Come and see for yourself. Indeed, my friends, having said all this, I can tell you confidently that there is nowhere else you want to be more than in Tanzania. Come one, come all, bring one, bring 10, bring 10,000 and more Chinese to pay their respect to their great-great-grandfather in Ngorongoro crater. Wang Yi Daja Dao Tanzania, I think.
Thank you so much for a wonderful guest to give us so many reasons why we have to go traveling to Tanzania. Thank you. 谢谢。